The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Advanced Pain Care. Advanced Pain Care offers pain care services in more than a dozen specialties, and it also has a pharmacy for coordinated patient care. Here to tell us more is APC's head pharmacist, Dr. Matt Sage. Doctor, what advantages are there for patients who use Advanced RX instead of something like an outside pharmacy?
So Advanced RX Pharmacy has grown over the last few years. We used to just have one pharmacy in Round Rock. Now we have three. So we've got one in Round Rock off of 35. We have one off of Lamar down here in Central Austin. We have one up in Amarillo. So if you're ever visiting Amarillo, wonderful pharmacy up there. So in terms of those pharmacies, they're all full service, open door pharmacies. They are all located next to Advanced Pain Care locations. That enables us to take care of those patients, but we see all patients. We see patients from Advanced Pain Care, obviously, but also patients from all other doctors' offices. So
talk about actually how you collaborate with patients' physicians and how that actually changes outcomes for patient care.
Sure. So we're in a unique position. Just like I said before, we're located next door to those Advanced Pain Cares. We work with their doctors every day. We make recommendations, we give them therapeutic alternatives if they need something different for a patient because of insurance changes. We have a lot of daily interaction with those doctors. We work in their provider meetings, coming up with kind of standards of care. So lots of opportunities to interact with those doctors. One of the other things we do is because we're so familiar with them, we're able to stay in stock for our patients. Drug shortages have been a huge issue over the course of the last 2 years. We've been uniquely positioned to be able to minimize the impact of that for our patients. And then when that does happen, because we run out of meds too, that happens for everybody. When that does happen, we're able to reach out to the doctor with a secure message, give them a couple alternatives.
And then the compounding pharmacy portion of Advanced RX, I want to talk about that as well because that's really cool and something very unique to each person who receives medication.
Absolutely. So compounding pharmacy is really unique. It's basically the opportunity to provide a unique formulation for each patient that's not commercially available. So what that can look like on the kind of simplest version of it is flavoring an antibiotic so that your kid will be able to take it. That's really simple compounding. But very beneficial if you've ever tried to get your child to take an antibiotic. Very beneficial. One of the other things we can do is we can compound medications that are not commercially available in the doses that doctors are prescribing for.
Some really cool ideas, and we appreciate your time, Dr. Sage. Thank you.
Thank you.
To learn more about what you could do if pain wasn't holding you back, talk to the doctors at Advanced Pain Care. Go to austinpaindoctor.com to get help managing your pain today. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Advanced Pain Care.